Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I actually haven't done a sit down video in a very long time, so it's nice to be back here. But in today's video I have a very special announcement. I kind of wanted to share it all with you and give a big announcement because it's something that I've been working on for over a year now, and we definitely started to put the process into play during the pandemic last year. So it's so amazing that I can finally announce to you, and it's available now to shop. So I have designed my very own bracelet with Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa I have partnered with since the start of my YouTube channel. It's a jewelry brand that has been with me the whole way. So when they asked me to design my own piece, I couldn't have been more happy to do it. And I knew exactly what I wanted to do straight away. So let me talk you through the design process and share my piece with you. So jewelry for me, I always have such a connection with jewelry. My favorite pieces in my collection are always ones that have a story behind them or a meaning, or have been given to me out of a gift of love, or there's always a meaning behind my jewelry pieces that I love to wear. So when creating this bracelet, I really wanted it to resemble how we all can be feeling right now. So I know that we've had such a hard time the past year and a bit, and it's probably one of the craziest years that we've all been through. And I wanted to create a bracelet. The works of this started happening right at the start of the pandemic. So I have really thought about this for a long time and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to create. So there are many reasons how we got to the point that we are at now. So I wanted to create a piece of jewelry that when somebody puts it on, it really makes them feel strong, confident and powerful, and it's almost like a reminder or a safety blanket that if they have this bracelet on their wrist, they can achieve anything that they want to. A reminder that anything is possible. So I love little meanings behind pieces of jewelry. So there is a hidden quote in the bracelet. For me, it is a really personal quote. It's definitely something that resembles a lot in my life, and I think everyone can relate to it in some way. So I came up with the quote, "Time to rise," and it is to do with basically rising from the ashes like a phoenix. And I know that's kind of crazy, but I just wanted you to feel like that every time you wore this bracelet. So that is kind of the theory behind it. And yeah, after such a tough year, it was kind of right now is time to get up and kick ass. That's what I wanted to achieve. So that was kind of the initial starting point of the bracelet. So when we talk about the design of it, I found when looking for jewelry, I really came stuck when it came to bracelets. I found it quite hard to find a bracelet that fitted my needs. I wanted one that fitted my wrist, and I think it's crazy that everyone has a different shaped wrist, yet usually brands make bracelets at one size fits all, and that is just not, it's just not cutting it because we all have different size wrists. So I wanted an adjustable bracelet that anyone could put on their wrist and it fits. So that was the design aspect that I wanted to achieve with this. I also wanted a bracelet that you could wear with your watch and not worry about it getting scuffed or marking it. So I wanted one that stayed in place. So with the bracelet that we've designed here, you definitely can fit it with your beautiful watch and it just doesn't tarnish it because the bracelet just stays intact on your wrist because you can tighten it to fit you. And jewelry has to fit to your body, mold to your body. So I feel like this is such a great piece for your collection because it really fits you. It has a meaning that suits you. And I just feel like it's such a beautiful piece, and I'm so proud of what we've created here. So the fastening of it, the tie detail, I really loved being able to stack my bracelets. I have done this for years. I just love a bracelet stack, and what I mean by that is multiple bracelets on your wrist. So the difficulties that I found when doing that is that obviously all different bracelets are all different sizes. They shuffle all around your wrist and it gets quite jingly jangly. So I thought by creating a bracelet that stayed intact, you could also stack them in a really neat manner, and I just love this. I'm really hoping that we can bring them out in silver as well, because I just think a gold and silver stack would look amazing. But we've just done gold for now. Gold is one of my go-to metal of choice. That's why we've put it out in gold, but it just has this really designer-esque, my favorite word, feel to it, and I think it just is a little bit different from things that I've seen, and honestly it came out perfectly just how I imagined. So the design process, I initially just took pen to paper. I don't know whether Ana Luisa was expecting me to sketch the pieces, but I just put the vision in my head to life, and I knew what I was trying to find when it came to jewelry, and just being given the opportunity to create like my perfect piece and bring it to life is just such an incredible feeling. And yeah, I just took pen to paper and sketched it out, and literally they came back with a mock-up of exactly what I sketched, so it couldn't have gone smoother. I feel like it was such a great process, because honestly they just brought my vision to life in such an incredible way. So I wanted the gold bar. If you see in the middle of the bracelet, we just did a little touch of sparkle, which I think is just such a it's a very me touch, as in like I love a little bit of sparkle. So that's a nod to me definitely in there. And then on the clasp we had the Ana Luisa logo, which I think is just a really nice elegant touch. And of course on the inside you'll find the quote, "Time to rise." And I just hope that this brings as much of inspiration and courage and drive behind it as it has done me this past year. So every time you look down at your wrist, I just want you to know that you can like go out and achieve just whatever you want, because it's time to rise. We've all been on such different journeys this past year. We've all been through hell of a lot, whatever that might look like, and I kind of wanted this bracelet to symbol it's time to rise from the ashes of whatever we've been through. So that was the kind of meaning behind it. It has a very special meaning to me, because obviously you guys know how much of a rough ride I had with COVID this past few years. I got it really bad, and I've been very ill, in and out of hospital for the whole year. So it was kind of like my inner strength. I wanted a bracelet that like reminded me of the strength and like how I would feel it every time I wore it, if that makes sense. I feel quite emotional. So we had a first design process. This was the first design that we came up with. It didn't quite fit right. It wasn't as adjustable as we wanted. Like I wanted it to really fit everyone. So this was the final design right here, and when it arrived they just had brought my vision to life so perfectly that it was like, yeah, that's it, that's the one. So this is it right here. I have one on as well. I love stacking them together. I think it's such a beautiful look when they're both together, like stacked on your arm. Let me show you. All you have to do is pull the drawstring to fit exactly next to your hand, and as you can see, it doesn't scratch your watch or anything like that, so you can go around your usual day business and not worry about it. I loved the little, I thought this was like a really designer-esque touch to it, the little clasps here, and then the clasp has a really faint Ana Luisa little symbol on it. But yeah, I just thought any shape, any size your wrist is, it would fit you. And I couldn't be prouder of the team at Ana Luisa and just bringing this whole thing to life. So yeah, and a big thank you to you guys for sticking with me for so long. This has literally been one of my dreams, to be able to design something and bring it to life, and it like actually happened. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But it goes on sale today, so you can shop. Please show me if you do get one. I'd love to see pictures of you wearing it. Tag me on Instagram stories, or comment in, like, just let me know, because like that's crazy. Ana Luisa's whole motto is that high quality jewelry shouldn't cost the planet, and they have so many ethical and sustainable processes in place. So let me share a few of them with you now. There's no unnecessary mining or excessive markups. They use recycled materials whenever possible, and 100% carbon and water neutral from cradle to grave. The metals are noble and recycled whenever possible. Gemstones are transparently sourced. making conscious luxury accessible to everyone. They're released in limited editions every Friday, so no wasted product. Each piece is put through rigorous testing to ensure quality is unmatched. They use chemical, physical tests and on-site inspection to guarantee metals are always safe, nickel-free and hypoallergenic. Also, the packaging is 100% recyclable or reusable, and it's just such a lovely brand to be involved with. So Ana Luisa do ship internationally as well, so I'll leave those details in the description box for you to shop away. That is crazy. It is so crazy. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Do give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you like the bracelet, if it's something that you would see yourself wearing. Yeah, I'd love to know your feedback, and I hope you guys are all well, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye.